We've been watching The Chosen. Sarah was just telling me about how much she likes The Chosen and how surprisingly, I don't know about surprisingly, but how amazingly good it is.
It is. It's well done.
We would give The Chosen 2 thumbs up. When I was 12, the church I attended asked if anyone wanted to volunteer for sound, and I asked my father, and he said sure, so we went to the volunteer meeting together. They weren't really excited about a 12-year-old volunteering to do the sound, so they told my father he had to help with me. I think a lot of my fascination with gear and audio and video stuff came from that time because it was so super cool. I mean, looking back on it now, the gear wasn't really all that cool compared to what we have now, but for a 12-year-old, I'd never seen so many knobs and buttons and things like that. That started a fascination for me with all things audio and video. Years later, when I was in college, I jumped at the opportunity to fill a slot in the college radio station schedule. That was my first time on the microphone. I'd done public speaking up to that point, but it was the radio station that I fell in love with actually being on the microphone. I wasn't very good at it. I mean, it was college radio after all, but I loved it. I shared the time slot with my friend Sean. We had a blast. I'm pretty sure no one ever listened. I mean, it was college radio after all. I had studied construction and engineering and architecture in college, and I love construction and engineering work, but audio and video, that was really my passion.
Coconut? I'm shooting you. Go around 2 times.
2 times. Oh no, Levi's coming after me. Oh no. Oh no, Levi's coming after me. I used to tell people that my dream job was to be a talk radio host, and it was really kind of a joke, but lo and behold, all these years later, it's actually what I do now. I mean, the 10-Week Bible Study podcast is something that I do. I don't do it full time, but I do it a lot of the time, and I really love it. This is the 10-Week Bible Study, by the way, and the podcast goes along with these books that I've written. I love getting to teach people God's Word, and I love how many people are out there who are really hungry for God's Word and to know God more. We all need to make money, and I recommend to every young person I talk to educate yourself in such a way where you can make a living, where you can support yourself. But have passions, have things that you love to do. And the Lord is really good at sometimes connecting the two and bringing things around to where you get to do the things that you always dreamed of, that you loved. Sometimes it just takes a little bit of time. But the Lord is good. Hey, have you got some donut on your face? I think you got some donut on your face, don't you?
I need to lick it.
Did you have? You need to lick it. Did you eat a donut this morning?
Uh-huh.
How many donuts did you have?
2.
2?
Mm-hmm. You need to lick it. I don't know to get something. I don't need to get something that.
You need to get something?
No, the baby. My ex-friends.
How old are you today?
92. Hey, Tessa.
Hi, how old are you